Welcome to a very lovely thrift haul. I'm Ashton Time for Breather, and in this week's video, I'm going to share with you all of my recent thrift finds and try them on for you, of course, so let's get into it. Okay guys, up first we have this lovely crop top number, super long sleeve. This was $7, which is usually a little bit more than I like spending on a crop top. However, it was just one of those days, you know, you get in those like shopping moods and you start like maybe spending like a little bit more than you want. This is a cute top nonetheless. It has like a nice little button detail. These are fake buttons though. It doesn't actually open up or anything. But I love like the little lettuce trim on the sleeves and the bottom part here. So cute. I love that this is kind of like a ultra high crop top, right? Definitely love a little bit of skin showing, especially in like the fall transition temperature season. Like I still got my long sleeves, but I'm still like showing something, right? Just so I'm feeling a little bit more feminine that day, a little bit more like risque, not just fully covered up, right? So still can get some femininity in here and there, even in the fall time. And for $7, for something that's still like a pretty staple piece, right? Like even in the summer and like a cooler night, I could go out and wear this with like a skirt or something. So still something I could use like here, there, and everywhere throughout different seasons. So still for $7, not bad. Up next, guys, we have this $3 cover-up situation here with the ultra high slip. I still love shopping for summer pieces, even in the fall and winter time. They do price things according to season at the thrift store as well. So $3 for like a cute full length, especially cover up, because a lot of times the cover ups are like, they're just like a mini skirt almost. And then I'm like, well, what are you covering up? Especially if I maybe don't want to put on like a ton of sunscreen or reapply. I can just slap this on with whatever bathing suit I want because it's white and there's no staining on this, even on the bottom. Even if this was possibly used for like a slip or like a slitted, you know, formal dress, I would assume there to be like a lot of staining of some sort on the bottom, but this looks never worn. So for $3, definitely way worth it. Guys, can you think of a more perfect light jacket than this for me? It is so much in my color scheme. This very true pink. We got the black, and then we got kind of like the little sporty time action going here with like this pattern. It is so nice, and this was only $5. I cannot believe it. The one thing, this, as you can see, is not lined. It's not like the heaviest, warmest jacket I've ever had. But again, for having like, I'm wearing long sleeves under this now, I'm already getting a little bit hot and it's not even like the hottest in my room right now. So still something, cover up my arms, keep me a little bit warmer, especially for the transition times, the layering times that fall are. Nice to have something, especially for $5. $5 for this, that's it. For something that is so perfect, no staining, zipper works, always check that in the thrift store. But for $5, I cannot ask for more. Up next, guys, we have this midi length skirt. This was only $6. I cannot believe it. It is like the perfect hot pink shade. I am not the biggest fan of midi length because I'm only 5'2". A lot of midis can make me look a little bit shorter than I am, or like a little bit like, just a little bit like chunkier than I am. So not my absolute favorite, but I'm like, one, if I really don't like it that much when I'm trying to style it with the rest of my wardrobe, I can always cut it into a mini skirt, no big deal. But I also love that this has a slit to kind of like break up the whole situation down there so it doesn't like hit me directly at my mid calf. So it actually does, I think, work out a little bit better because it's almost like you get the mini skirt and the mini skirt moment, right? And for $6 for the perfect shade of hot pink, and even if I want to wear like some tights under here, maybe cover up my legs just a little bit more if it's a little bit chillier out. So super worth it as like a layering piece again for fall time. For $6, the perfect midi skirt. Like, are you kidding me? I love high slits. They just make me feel a certain kind of way, if you know what I mean. Like a very scanty moment, right? But also while being covered, so you get both. Especially in the fall time, it can be a little bit difficult to like show some skin if you're feeling some kind of way. But with like a longer skirt and a slit in it, like a perfect way to do so. If you love this video, then please show me some love by clicking that subscribe button. Not only does it make sure you get more of the content you enjoy, it does help keep my dream alive. It takes a lot of time and effort to bring you a video every single week. So thank you so much for your support. Back to the video. Guys, let's talk about this $6 sheer robe. I am not entirely sure if I want to use this as like a layering piece, as like a lingerie outside of the house type vibe, or as just like, you know, your standard but super sultry robe inside. But for $6 for something that's in such great condition, there's like a lot of lace here. There's no fraying on it of any kind, no weird snags in it. I'm like kind of feeling like this whole black outfit, like super witchy vibes. I think I might try this as like a, I mean, honestly, like I don't think this is keep me warmer by any means. In fact, I think somehow it would probably keep me colder. But I do love this like aesthetic, all covered, but then you have like some flowiness going, so it looks like, it just looks like a little like dark ethereal, dark feminine, that vibe, which I like getting into in like the colder months, right? Still super feminine with the lace, the sheerness. Obviously, I think people would be able to tell that this is like a lingerie robe, right? And you're wearing it outside the house, so it would look like just really, really super feminine, scanty, while also still being pretty covered. For $6 for a staple piece, such a nice deal. All right, guys, let's talk about this $4 negligee bodysuit number. It is a thong, so I will not be showing you the back. And as you can see, it is very much exposed in the front. This makes me just feel some kind of way, even if it's just for me and not for anyone else. It's such an affordable way to just like make me feel just appreciative of my body, super feminine, just like all around, just good vibes, right? And like super sultry, feminine vibes. Even if I wanted to just like wear this once and frolic around doing my chores throughout the day in this, you know, in these busy times that we have, you kind of like gotta get like body appreciation in there in some capacity. And if I want to wear this for someone at some point in time, that's also nice. And for $4, it isn't even like a scratchy lace at all. It's actually very, very comfortable for as thin as this is. It's kind of helped sucking me in like a little bit. I just had dinner, I'm not gonna lie, so need a little bit of like help here and there, right, throughout the day especially. So for something that just makes me feel so good about myself, it is just so well worth it. Look at this petticoat. I cannot believe I found this, especially in like the perfect red shade. It made me so, so happy. And on top of that, this was only $3. Like absolutely, I will be putting that in my cart. Again, just if I want to oomph up a red dress, especially like a cute little like cottage core pink or red dress, like especially I'm envisioning like a short pastel pink cottage core type dress with like this underneath, and then like when I twirl or something, you see like a little bit of bright red. I think that'd be like such a cool aesthetic. These go for like $15 to $20 on Amazon. So if I can get this for $3 at the thrift store, I absolutely will be picking it up. Just a reminder, again, if you're someone who likes costuming, even outside of spooky season, check your local thrift store. It might save you like a ton of money. Last up, guys, this is most assuredly the splurge of this video. This was a whopping $17, which is a very expensive price point for me from the thrift store. However, one perfect hot pink shade, and this is actually Reebok, so name brand, and there is nothing wrong with this at all. I think I saw like maybe one loose thread or something, but that can be clipped off in 2 seconds. So I will say this is a little bit of a like a lighter puff, right? It's not super heavy or anything, so this would get me into like, you know, late fall, early winter times, not dead of winter times. But for fall season, definitely needed me like a standard puffer I can count on. Even for $17, it is nice. Outerwear is always more expensive, right? We all need those staples in our wardrobe to actually keep us warm. So $17, I was happy to pay it. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. If you want to see another one of my thrift hauls, then just click over here and I'll catch you next time. Bye.